into night 4 we go, and we just pray. That's all we can do. Okay, this looks pretty... This looks like it might be the small side. Oh. But then this one looks like the small side, too. Don't you hate it when that happens? We don't quite have any action on them. We have a lot of... We have a lot of movement point to work with, so I'm gonna get in here, and that's a big hit. Let's see, if I move to here, I don't get out again. This gets us 3. Now if I do this, we have... That's far enough, so we can whack people with our scepter a bit more, and then... So we're going to be doing some hit and run tactics over here, I reckon. Hate the dodges. Hate them with a fiery passion, but the skill range that we picked up gives us a huge amount of ability to move around using dash. So, and now I have to make a commitment to a side, which feels very bad. For the time being, I'm gonna burn these down as best I can. And then I think... Ooh, your movement is awful. I think I'm going to move over here. But I don't like it. I just saw a ton populate over here. Yeah, we need 2 people over here, I think. I don't think there's any I don't think there's any way around it. But being able to use dash like that is just kind of awesome. But now we don't have the ability to run away because I used up all of that, which is regrettable. But I do think, or I'm hoping that our I should always be firing up the crit engine first. Zeno, what is your crit at right now? Your crit power is 150. Your crit is missing? Is it under damage? No. Am I blind? Multi-hits plus 1. Oh, crit's over here. 53%. Wow, that's a lot of crit. That is, without question, exactly what happened. Let us never doubt that. That requires line of sight. Okay. I like that this is one-shotting even without... How far do you get to run away? Far enough. So let's use your last action point. Good stuff. Now you... I think you're reasonably safe. 70 armor is probably enough. Well, we certainly should hope so. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, though. The funnel that happens over here is not to be underestimated. How much does this propagate? 5 times? Eh. So if I get here, do I even get... I get that's pretty good. Ooh. Those momentum hits are spicy. All right. Then over here... I want to save some of my dashes. I think from a mobility perspective, they are, they're worth quite a bit. So, oh, but I'm so tempted to use them. It's just, I mean, it's just crazy that I can be standing here and fire one off. But then, where are we retreating to? Probably to here? Yeah, I'm not gonna press my luck. I do think this is probably a good time to soften some fools up. Okay, we fire that up. We definitely need a perk that that benefits off of crit. Do you have any of those in your future? Every 6 mana spent, you gain one of those. Looks like potentially not. That's okay. What are you gonna do? Even just one multi-hit item is it is always shocking to me how much it improves the viability of the hand crossbow. So I want to get close enough to blow up this runner. Oh, I don't have any action points left, so let's not. How about we not do that? Alright, that's good enough. You have 1 action point left, that's fine. You are relatively safe. That was spicy. Okay, let's start over here and make sure that we're... Let's fire off a blaze, even though the economy of it isn't that great. Blaze just remains a skill that I am shocked has not been tuned into oblivion. One thing, I might pick up Third Eye for Edward, because being able to move over things like these trees is pretty huge. It does. It's a huge mana hog, but at the moment we're sitting on plus 20 mana regen on this character. So it's kind of like, you know, maybe we should be spending a little bit. Yeah, when you combine it with multi-hit and propagation, it's just so good. This makes me very sad. Okay, let's just come up and stab you, and then... But yeah, skill range plus a sword is just always such a fun combination. So we can propagate this way. We don't really need to spend the mana, though, I don't think. If I'm being honest, I think we can probably just... Yeah, our caster is holding their own significantly better than I expected them to. Do we need you to move at all? No. I can't help but feel like this night is going a little too well. I'm always suspicious of nights like this. Let's see, if I move over one, I want to kind of drop this guy, because that coupled with getting rid of this guy will give me a couple isolated targets. Oh, boo. We're only regenerating 6 here, so we need to, we're going to need to find a mana regen solution. That was just lazy. I should have done better there. All right, but nobody's getting in. You're getting close enough, but that's fine. It seems like as long as I take one step, the scepter is one-shotting right now, which is pretty delightful. So I saved one last one for this guy. Okay, we don't need to move quite so far. And... ooh, that was sloppy. Nimble saved us. To all those Nimble haters out there. Oh yeah, so no question, the Power Staff's primary synergy is use Pillar of Light to apply the accuracy debuff, which then increases your Scorching Wave's opportunism damage. And, you know, I'm certainly not saying that it is anything less than extremely powerful. I just have not found it to be quite what I was hoping for. It's a very interesting build, and I feel like to make it work, I need to make a tanky mage, and I just haven't made a tanky mage yet. So, let's see, 1, 2, 3. We're probably not even going to use. Right, yeah. So building opportunism affects everything, which is not to be underestimated. I kind of like this this crit marksman build that we have going on here. This is the character that we took Glass Cannon on, and so far Glass Cannon is feeling like a very impactful skill. Like, I feel like we are critting a significant amount. We're going to have to go around and take care of these mist sensors, but that's about the only problem we have to deal with. Oh, actually, I should check kills really quickly here to make sure we're not getting too out of whack, because we got 133 on our ranged character, 133 on our caster, and 117 on Edward. So we should feed Edward every kill we can. Actually, I should probably just tank you here. And then for this part, I will use the fast forward, but it just, I don't know, it feels bad. Oh my word, how much did that just hit for? 137? Oh, I blew it up. I like to take them all out at the same time, but I think I'll just clear the playing field of them. We have one more up here. Okay. I was technically going to try and save them for when all the other ones pop up, but... oh, we have one more dude coming in over here, too. That's why you should always check your counter. And Raquel is just going to show us the power of Windwalk here. And probably beat our ranged character to the last sensor. I like to sync up all my sensors so I'm dealing with them all in the same night, but I'm not actually sure that that's worth it. This momentum hit may one-shot this. 630 to 745. If it had crit, it might have. Not bad. All right, let's finish the night. So far, so good. Everybody's looking relatively evenly developed. We're doing a good job not forgetting to push back the mist. All the other sensors come back, which is slightly suboptimal. Let's repel fog before we forget. Tonight's going to be the night that we're going to have to recull. The good news is we can just kill everything. But we do have to be a little careful with those two that were out of sync. That's the one problem that we have created for ourselves through our laziness. But who knows? Maybe it won't even become a problem. Now, I'm going to upgrade the mine to tier 2. No, with 7, do we have a 4 ruins left? Actually, I am. Okay, so I'm going to upgrade the mine to 2. Yeah, the mana regen perk seems to be doing really good. I think harvest seems well balanced. And then I'm going to... Oh, I shouldn't have done that upgrade because I'm going to do 2 3s here. We already pushed back the fog, right? I haven't forgotten? Yes. And then we're going to do 1 mine worker, which makes our economy look pretty good. We got some reinforced greaves that are decent, or a worn heavy armor. We do need a replacement armor, but propagation damage ain't it, Chief. The sledgehammer +2. Yeah, the sledgehammer with range is very strong, for sure, Bear. +15 health isn't bad on our melee either. Yeah, let's pick up that. That will keep the ball moving. I think I'm going to have to retire the dagger, which makes me a little sad, but I think the adamantium sword plus the sledgehammer is going to make Edward just the most mobile girl at the ball. And then I think it's time for us to buy the inn. There's not really a better place for me to tuck this. I hate putting it over here because you get a bat's night and then they come and whack your stuff, but maybe this is still the best. And this is a very awkward indent. I kind of want to put it like right here, but I don't actually know if that's a valid spot. Yeah, we'll put it over here. Now, so this is where I'm going to get on my soapbox one more time about that suggestion. So one of the things I really love is the way that they've designed this interface, where you don't actually get to see their perks, but you do get to see their banners, right? So I know that this is the assassination one, quote unquote, and this is the poison one. This is the defense one and the poison one, so on and so forth. And I really like that you get that bit of information. Cerebral, discreet, scholar. Interesting. Hero, elf blood, and focused. Focus doesn't do us great. Nils is interesting. Hunter is very strong. Clumsy I don't care a lot about, and aristocrat is pretty good, and assassination is pretty good there. That's true, Mache Tank, and I might do that just for the science of it. Although as a reminder, having the defensive perk, these trees are always different, so you don't always get everything from them. And I'm not sure where the flex positions are. Nimble, Giant Blood, Jester is not great. So Nils would be our pickup, I think, even though Focused is a little weird. But Hero is very strong. But Nils is only a level 3. And I hate recruiting lower levels. We are getting it from 2 directions, though. This knight, I think, often gives me some indigestion, as it were. I don't really want to sell more stuff. I think Kalb is just pretty... I mean, Kalb is reasonable. Has the defense perk, has poison, so we could go with like a druid staff poison build, which we've had pretty good luck with. They have good mana regen. But we'd have to pick up 30 more gold. I don't know, and I don't know where that would come from. Yeah, the AP is good until you hit the point where you're capping AP, right? That's where it starts to fall off, not to be uh, overly obvious. What did we have for XP gear? I'm trying to remember. I know we had something. It was the priest boots. I think that was the only thing. Yeah, so I believe the cap is 10 AP. Or max 12 AP. Yeah. So once you hit 12 AP, you're kind of done. And if you pick up some of the perks like, are we going to see it here? Not Don't Panic. There it is. So if you pick up Night Owl, which is +2 action points, it's pretty easy to get characters to 10 action points. I thought it was 10 too, Bear. That's what I was going to find, and then was surprised to see that it wasn't. Let's do our level ups before I make any decisions here. We get some physical damage. We need some accuracy, for sure. And I'm tempted to go Vampire, although we're not taking a lot of damage at the moment. We could go longer weapons, and then we'll basically have an insanely long-range hammer. That would be pretty fun. So Runic Gift hasn't changed. Sadist, I'm not that excited about, although we are going to be stunning a lot more now. We should probably grab just stunning, if I'm being honest. We should probably start building in the debuff tree now that we're hammering. Longer weapons seems very tempting, but let's pick up stunning first. Longer hands. Longer arms. Yeah, I can see all of those working. A little bit of movement, I think, here is good. Would have liked that to be more well-rounded. I like the accuracy, but I'm going to roll this once. Now I'm going to roll it twice, and then I'm going to regret. I think that's the direction we're trending, to be sure. Blood magic is interesting. I really like Duelist, but not on this character. Every 6 mana spent. We have a lot of mana regen, and I think we're going to be spending a lot of mana. Right? Because we're going to be Rain of Arrowsing, which is 4. So we're going to get a lot of... We would get a lot of bonus movement, or a lot of bonus action out of that. Duelist isn't it. Longer weapons is interesting. I don't know if reliability can go negative. That's another question mark. I'm tempted to pick up Energized, though. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. And then for our mage, we will take magic damage. I love the new perks, Mache Tank. I think that they did a amazing job. All right, big mana regen, fine. It's not really what I was looking for, but it's kind of okay. And then resupply is meh. We're not taking Initiator. We're not taking Blood Magic. Increase accuracy, increase dodge, reduce range doesn't seem that useful. Very excited for Human Ballista. That's going to be a big one for us. I don't think Glass Cannon is smart here. How are we already at 119 hit points? That seems insanely low. It's because we're not wearing a chest piece. Probably go with Lone Wolf. I think 10% damage here is the best thing. Shorter weapons, I don't think clicks with me. We don't need the mana regen from Harvester. Glass Cannon would give us like 60 hit points. Yeah, so we'll go Lone Wolf. And then I'm feeling like we do need to pull in Nils as a second melee. Welcome to the squad, Nils. We're going to give you some funny pants. Nils came in with just a very sad collection of gear. Let's see what if anything in the shop we want to give him. Oh, that's an interesting point that I had not considered. Oh, we're broke. We're extremely broke, which means Nils is going to have a hard time. Did we sell a weapon? We sold a dagger. We don't even have the money to buy the dagger back? Oh, my word. Let's see. The life charm. Life charm is kind of crap. Let's do that so we can at least buy the dagger back. So Nils at least has a second weapon. But yeah, Nils is a very sad panda, to be sure. We are going to steal the pants. So Nils will have a little something going on, and then... All right, Nils, show me the good stuff here, please. I'm not loving what I'm seeing. You are a dagger wielder at the moment, so a little isolation damage isn't all bad, but I'll pick up the crit power because it's at the rare tier. Nils is going full barbarian, and it seems bad. I think that is, Bear, I think that is what the, what the devs are suggesting, and have suggested historically. So back protection is pretty good to make Nils not super weak. But, oh my, I'm not so sure I like where Nils is going right now. Damage is increased by 20% of hero's current mana. First Blood is pretty good. Oh, let's pick up Avid Learner, just to get Nils caught up. I believe, yes. We do have defensive training. So we could pick that up next round on everyone. I think that would be a reasonable bit of science to do. Now let's see. We're going to put down... wait, catapults, yeah, are 120. So we'll slap one down here, and then there's not a great place to put one over here. If I get rid of that, can I sneak one in here? No. I'm going to put one on this corner, but it probably won't have much efficacy. Now, who is our strongest? I feel like Zena can probably do good work, and we can take down these sensors as quickly as humanly possible. So we do have runners coming in this next round, so that will be something. But I think we're in good shape. Viking haircut for Nils. I can oblige. Let's do a little work. Show me. Okay, that's only hair color. Where is the hair? Here it is. That's a little Viking-ish. Can I get you with a huge beard? That feels a little Viking to me. Viking-ish to me. These all seem like mustaches. Why are all my beard options mustaches? Is that hair dependent? Looks like it is. That's kind of... Oh, there we go. That's got Viking energy to it. Oh, that's the random button. That's why I'm not getting... There we go. That feels Viking EE to me. Possessed Viking go. Yeah, that's pretty much what we're angling for. So now our goal is going to be to get as many kills with Nils as possible while minimizing danger to Nils.